Okay, for some reason.
Whoa!
How's it going?
Whoa! We're live. Welcome to Joke Zero.
Joke Zero.
I am Matt Manser.
I'm Dan Bannis. Sorry it's so dark in here, but on the other hand, it is the season.
Tis
of
the
ghosts.
season of ghosts.
Yeah.
Christmas.
Dark like our souls.
Mm-hmm.
And this is our guest, Calder Holbrook.
Hi.
Oh, everyone on the internet is applauding for our guest.
Thank you. I will applaud you.
Thank you. The audience says.
Yeah.
We're applauding not us, but the audience.
The audience and you.
Oh, nice. Thank you. Much deserved.
Yeah, we earned it. We got here, you know? I mean, we're a little spooky, but it's okay. It kind of has a campfire feel.
Yeah.
Except without one thing. Any fire.
It's what you call a campfire.
Ooh.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so as you might have noticed, there's not a table here. We're in the process of changing our set.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like we're moving or something.
We'll eventually have a light.
Yeah.
It's bright in here, but on the screen it's not, especially where I am.
Yeah.
I'm in the
That's true.
darkness. What if
But that's
I
Yeah.
could be if I was like here. See here,
Well,
that's
you
pretty
just
good.
You just lit the whole thing up.
It's been
Wow.
blocking light then.
Wow.
Yeah. Crazy.
Anyway.
Well, we're working on it. Just
We're
know
working
that.
on it.
In the meanwhile, we will have jokes for you today, momentarily. So let's do some jokes.
Hey,
Do you know what
well, what is this show you've been?
event called Joke Zero? And in Joke Zero, we're looking for the perfect joke, the platonic ideal of a joke.
Right.
Yeah.
As Leslie Sina stated.
Yeah. Do you know who Leslie Sina is?
I'm not sure I do.
Have you seen that commercial with a
With a camel. And the camel's like, "What day is it?"
Have you?
I don't.
Really? It's very
It's
popular.
like, honestly, one of
Is it
those
popular
ones.
I see it in my mind's eye. What programming does it usually run during?
Rally Sports, it was Geico, right?
Oh yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, it was insurance. It was definitely insurance. So probably.
It was one of the
We know
30
that
different Geico campaigns.
she played a lizard.
It sounds hilarious.
No, the camel's like, "What day is it?" And walking around an office
Yeah.
to everyone in the office, "What day is it?"
Yeah.
And I was like, and I was ignoring him. And then finally, Camel gets to Leslie Sina, and she's like, "It's hump day." Kill, yeah, that's right. It's my day.
So that's what we're aiming for.
That level.
Well, yeah. I mean, we're not gonna get to that. Is that Joke Zero? that commercial?
Line from a commercial? That's
Yeah, is that-
really a joke? Maybe.
I frankly assume that if the goal is the platonic ideal of jokes, then you only have to look to Plato himself for an example.
Does Plato have a joke?
He must have a joke somewhere in what he does, like those dialogues. You know, I think that there's probably some funny stuff in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think he was known for being particularly funny, but maybe it was just a different sense of humor culturally.
Well, I just think it's one of those sorts of things where, like in LA, you might be regarded as funny, but if you go back to your hometown, you're not the funny guy there. Yeah.
Comfortable.
So, like in Athens, somebody might not be deemed super funny, but if they were if they were out someplace else, like in Corinth,
right. Corinth's sense of humor is a lot baudier.
Yeah.
I really do enjoy the ancient Greek stand-up where they describe like how different city-states like drive a wagon or such.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. So this is Joke Zero.
I'm letting myself.
Smart. I kind of want to start over with better lighting because I have an idea.
Ooh. What if you adjusted the lighting right now during the show?
Okay. This will be part of it, guys.
We're lighting, changing the lighting. We're fighting about the lighting to change. Isn't it strange that we are lighting during the show so we can show you our faces?
What song is that? I know that song. What is that?
Da 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 da.
Is that a boy named Sue?
I think it's not.
Oh.
But what do I know?
What is that though?
What is that?
Da-da-da.
Da, da, da. I think I was imitating what Elliot Kalin always does on the Flophouse podcast. I don't know if you guys ever listened to that.
No.
I think I was 100% mimicking like the Letters songs that he always like sings.
Oh no.
I wish that was on camera.
Everything
This
is
lamp is falling apart.
everything is fine. The
Oh.
lamp is collapsing, but isn't everything in this day and age? And do you really want a lamp that's got it all together, lording its put togetherness over you, the person?
I'd
think
like
so.
that, yeah.
You would.
Yeah.
Well, all right. I mean, I'll defer to you, the hosts.
I'm trying to figure out what the song is.
Da 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 da. Well, like they say that there are only so many stories.
Yeah.
From ancient Greece, like every story falls into one of a handful, and maybe melodies are the same thing.
Maybe we should find Melody Zero.
I would be into it.
Okay.
I mean,
that is better.
Hey!
Yeah,
Woo! Oh man,
That is. And if I'm like here, it's even better.
I do wonder if like Blanche Dubois, I wasn't better off in the dark, but
Yeah, that looks nice.
Yeah.
Kind of cute, you know?
yeah, a little bit.
All right.
Yes.
Dan is going to towel off.
Dan is leaving.
Dan's work is done. He's taking his shirt off, everybody.
Oh.
He's taking his pants off.
Oh man, full frontal zero.
Taking his skin off.
Now he's putting someone else's skin on.
Oh.
It's kind of very disturbing.
He's taking their skin off and putting it onto him. But he's leaving his skin alone. His skin is not going onto their skin.
Yeah, it's not a face-off situation.
Fortunately, their skin really just grafted nicely. So, hey everybody, welcome to Joke Zero. We figured it out.
Yes.
It wasn't so hard. So what even is Joke Zero?
We covered that.
What's the platonic ideal, as Leslie Sina might say?
It's a joke where you boil it down. It's where you could say that's where all the jokes came from.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So who's telling the first joke?
I'll tell one.
Yeah.
This one's called. Never mind.
Should just have a name.
Should mine have names?
No, I'm gonna say something bad on that. Okay. Let's see here.
And say something bad on purpose.
No, I was like trying to think of a famous comedy bit, and the first one that came to mind was this Chris Rock bit, but I don't even want to talk about it.
Oh, the one about
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh,
Here we go.
Humans are hardwired for laziness, according to researchers from the University of British Columbia and the University of Geneva, who sought to better understand the brain chemistry behind. Jesus Christ, this joke's so long. Whatever. Don't worry about it.
No.
I'm so invested.
That's the end of the joke.
I don't
Okay.
think that's true.
Okay.
There's a joke there.
No, that is the end. That's the punchline. I just gave up because it was too long. But let me do it better.
Yeah.
Because I got to. Okay. Humans are hardwired for laziness, according to researchers from the University of British Columbia and the University of Geneva, who sought to better understand the brain chemistry. Jesus Christ, this joke is so long. Who cares? It makes more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think now I really feel the pathos in that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Truth and pathos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your acting was too good on the first one.
Yeah, I think that's. I think.
Too good.
Boy, I didn't think you were joking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bought it.
Yeah. Well, I should do a joke.
Yeah.
Let's see. Some of these, just a spoiler, Calder's been writing a lot of jokes lately, and I've sometimes stolen some of his setups, but not the punchline. I think he probably wrote a joke on this topic. Maybe he'll tell one on this topic, but maybe he won't. I don't know. But I wrote, so a chunk of the moon that fell to Earth has sold for $600,000. It will now be melted down on top of the world's most expensive cheeseburger.
Nice.
The moon's made of cheese.
Conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
Well, all right. I'll follow that up with one of my takes on the same story. Okay. Read the setup again because I didn't write this down.
Sure. All right. Let's the setup. Where did that go? A chunk of the moon that fell to Earth has sold for $600,000.
Commented Buzz Aldrin. You didn't happen to find a wristwatch on that chunk, did you?
Pretty funny. I like that. So on the subject of earthly events, Hurricane Michael. That's every event. Hurricane Michael unearthed 19th century shipwrecks in Florida, prompting Bob Dylan to write a new song. This is the story of the hurricane who unearthed 19th century shipwrecks in Florida.
That's catchy.
Nice.
I enjoy the joke and I enjoy the superior singing voice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thoughtful.
That song is
Keep going.
he's moved away from racial injustice and just about tragedy, but more about this stuff that happened.
Poetic justice.
Finally, someone touching that hot button of ancient shipwrecks.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's, there was a Gordon Lightfoot did the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. That wasn't ancient though. That was in the 70s anyway. Let's
History
see.
some.
I've said it on probably every episode of the show, but celebrities keep having birthdays is something I've noticed.
It is common.
Observational
Weird.
humor.
For instance, Eminem recently turned 46.
Mm-hmm.
He blew out all the candles on his birthday cake on the first try because he only had one shot and did not miss his chance to blow
Out the candle.
out the candles on his birthday cake. Mom spaghetti.
Yeah. Perhaps that's the meal that preceded the cake.
Yeah. It's like, mom spaghetti. Oh, and cake?
And
you
cake.
remembered.
Oh wow! He possibly thought it was just another night at the family homestead when they were just eating mom's spaghetti.
Yeah.
Until
What's this mom spaghetti?
That's from the song.
It is? Oh, yeah, it is.
Truth be told, I really only know the Weird Al couch potato version of the song, and I think I might have by chance heard the actual Eminem version. I'm closer to where Dan is than where you are, Matt.
There's vomit on his shirt already. Mom spaghetti. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Did he scat as well?
Yeah. Boop, bop. I think that's all that rapping is scatting.
I think so.
As far as I can tell.
Sure.
Well, do you have a joke, Calder?
Yeah, okay. All right, I'll switch to a non-topical one. This is a lot about tone, so I have to clear my voice. I'm on an all-snake diet to boost my libido, but I'm nervous about eating asp.
That's pretty funny.
Asp.
Eating asp.
Is that a thing that raises your libido? Eating a snake?
I think it is. Yeah, I think I read that someplace. I believe that my basis for thinking that is actually from an episode of The Head from MTV's Liquid Television. So my memory could be faulty, and the writers on an MTV animated series also could be off the mark. But equally possible is that both are correct.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It does sound correct. So let's say it's correct.
Sure.
Yeah.
So Vancouver is drowning in Chinese money. The first victims have been Vancouver's affluent, top hat wearing ducks. Did you hear about that story?
Just now I did.
You hear about this one?
Top hat wearing.
Top hat wearing.
Tops.
Yeah.
They're like all inside out.
Mhm.
Their hats are inside out.
Mhm.
What else? What else is going? What else is in the papers? Hey, hear about this? Chance the Rapper was driving undercover for Lyft. And how does Chance the Rapper go undercover? He wears a different colored baseball cap with maybe a different number on it.
It's blue.
That's a red with a
Red
number
with a-
3.
What color's number 3?
Number 3? I think it's a white number 3.
Yeah, I got you.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Possibly an effective disguise.
Yeah. And that's got to be a different rapper. That's a blue number 2. That's got to be Luck, the
luck dragon.
Or what's the other card that you get in Monopoly?
It's Chance that there's a community
Community
chest.
Oh, Community Chest seems like a great rapper name.
Yeah.
It kind of does, actually.
If it was like Nicki Minaj's alter ego.
And the S in chest would be a $sign.
Yeah. Lil Kim's alter ego. Right?
Sure.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Oh, is it me?
It's you.
Okay. A new study finds that women whose left index and ring fingers are different lengths are more likely to be lesbians. Additionally, women whose fingers are very long are more likely to be very popular lesbians.
that's good.
Oh, that's it's a joke. It's a dirty joke.
I don't think anyone can dispute the science of that one.
Yeah.
No.
Well, a new study I read found that women whose left index and right and ring fingers are different lengths are more likely to be lesbians, especially if those fingers are on the steering wheel of a Subaru Forester.
Especially.
That's
sure.
pretty good.
Yeah. That's the official car of the LGBTQ community.
Female
Well,
community.
the L community.
The L, only the L.
All right, so that was your joke. That you
No, let me do a real one. Okay. Oh, a pilot casually nailed an emergency landing on San Diego area freeway. When asked how he remained so calm in the face of disaster, the hero pilot explained, "It didn't matter to me if myself and all my passengers lived or died."
I enjoy
That's
that.
pretty good.
Especially since we were landing in San Diego.
Sunny, funny San Diego.
Sunny, funny, San Diego.
Stay classy. That's what they say, right?
Is that from Step Brothers?
Step Brothers.
Yeah.
A new study found that people's Facebook posts may indicate whether they are suffering from depression. In particular, you can tell someone suffers from depression if they post, "Hey, come to my stand-up comedy show."
Ah, got him.
Got 'em.
We all can relate to that.
Hit him while they're down.
I mean, we're not stand-up comedians. We're
No.
sitting down.
And we're telling jokes that are mildly funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Like
we're
calling
better
a
than most.
comedian.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I like to think I'm better than that.
I like to think it, and I do,
I like to. I do think it, and I enjoy that I think it.
and it's true.
It's true, and it's 100% true. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Here's something. I call this one food for thought.
Oh.
This one has a name. Large pizzas are more filling, but mediums can speak with the dead.
Ah, that's clever. Yeah. It's kind of a non sequitur in a way.
In a sense.
But it's also not.
Oh, yeah.
It lives a double life.
Like all of us.
Much
cheese.
like Chance the Rapper when he puts on a different hat.
He
Yeah.
wears many hats, all red with 3 on it.
Yeah.
Okay. Smoking is bad, according to a new study. But sitting around doing nothing is even more deadly, the study shows. So if you're going to do nothing, please, by all means, do it while chain smoking unfiltered cigarettes.
Study brought to you by Camel.
Yeah.
What day is it?
Smoking day.
Smoking day. Oh, well, what else is going on?
In the news.
What's in the news?
What's in the nudes these days?
What's in the news? A city in China plans to launch an artificial moon 8 times brighter than the real moon. They're calling this new moon a lamp. But it'll be closer than the moon, so it'll be brighter.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know it. Okay. You hear about this one? A research team in Malaysia hopes to make it possible to send smells over the internet because the main thing missing from the online experience is how bad your cyberbully stinks.
Probably pretty bad.
That's when your cyberbully like puts you in his armpit or whatever, you know.
I think,
You
yeah.
smell it.
Call me old-fashioned.
All right.
Old-fashioned.
But I think that if you don't get that bully odor, are you really being bullied?
Oh, yeah.
Well, old-fashioned. Scientists in Antarctica are listening to these ice shelves in Antarctica sing. Scientists in Antarctica are listening to ice shelves sing. Why are they doing it? 3 words. Acute cabin fever.
How cute is it?
Oh.
That cabin fever is adorable.
Yeah.
Donald Trump, remember that guy?
Yeah.
Donald Trump was
From Home Alone.
from Home Alone 2.
Second.
Yeah, Home Alone Part 2, The Wrath of Home.
Oh no.
Donald Trump was photographed while Melania was stuck in the rain.
Come on.
It was the first time in years that Donald Trump did something to make Melania wet.
Oh my.
Oh boy. I have to assume he's made her cry.
No, I think he's just.
No. She doesn't seem like a real crying type to me.
No, you're that is true. She has a very
She's
stoic.
cold.
She has a very stoic bearing.
But I did hear last time that he came close. She wore a jacket that said, "I'm not sad. Are you?"
That is true.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, the dating scene's pretty hard. Am I right? Yeah, I'm dating around. In fact, this woman I met I met this woman on Bumble, and she and I we haven't scheduled yet when we're going to Walmart together, but we do have a Target date.
You met her on Bumble?
Yeah. Have you heard about this?
Confused me.
Were you expecting a B joke? I was kind of expecting a B joke. Target joke is good though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, teen scientists went looking for meteorites in the Great Lakes. Look, no one said they were good teen scientists. That's basically the joke.
I did not hear anyone say that. You're right.
Yeah, that's my point. It's a true joke.
Students at a high school in California were accused of giving out cookies that contained human ash. However, the cookies were still way better than oatmeal raisin.
Oh, I like oatmeal raisin. It makes me feel like I'm eating breakfast.
It's basically good for you.
Yeah, I don't want to eat breakfast. I'm eating a cookie. So they eat chocolate chip cookies for breakfast.
Be that as it may,
Yeah.
you don't want to feel like that, though.
You don't want to.
You know?
Feel like what? That I'm eating breakfast.
Eating
Yeah.
breakfast.
Yeah.
All right. Someone has stolen a giant inflatable colon used for teaching purposes from a Kansas City hospital. Man, what an asshole.
It's a colon.
It's a colon.
Well, Tyrannosaurus Rex arms may have been useful after all. Okay, this body inclusivity movement has gone too far.
Oh boy, don't get me started.
No, I had a use probably.
Tiny little T-Rex arms?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
they
wave.
finally made a use. Giving Dane Cook something to do for 30 minutes of every set.
Is that a thing, guys?
I feel
Yes,
like
it feels like it.
It feels like it.
Definitely feels
It
like
feels
Yeah.
like it.
I'm a T-Rex. I can't.
No, that was really good.
That happened. That wasn't anything.
I'm a T-Rex. I've got small arms.
I've got. I don't know. You like repeat the same thing with different words.
I got small arms.
I've got tiny appendages. I've got little.
Tiny appendages. Appendages. That's what he would
Yeah, he
do.
does.
Yeah.
Appendages.
He would just like repeat one part of it.
And then he'd like hump a stool. I assume also you did that.
I know. I think I've seen Joe Rogan do that.
Joe Rogan.
Did Dane Cook steal it from Joe Rogan?
Oh man.
That's
Not a surprise.
Oh boy.
Well, researchers say that 3.7 billion year old fossils were actually just rocks. They made the discovery after Bernie Sanders said to them, "Cool, you found my rocks." He's the oldest famous person I could think of.
well, that's what he's best known
Sure.
for.
Yeah.
Right. Age.
Yeah. What else has he done? Nothing.
Nothing for
Not
me
a whole
lately.
heck of a lot.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Do you have anything humorous?
Or do you have a joke?
I have it's
Doesn't have
a
to be humorous.
it's a
No
joke.
pressure.
It may or may not be humorous. I hate to. It makes me very sad to report this, but a distant relative of mine passed recently.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, supposedly there's going to be a viewing of the deceased, but that remains to be seen.
Ah.
It's pretty funny. It's actually very funny.
It's humorous then.
It is humorous.
Yeah, it's humorous.
Well,
Look out, Dave Barry. It's a
It
new
was.
humorous in town.
but that was sort of Dave Barry-ish, I feel. Don't you think? It was like clever.
no, I don't think he's wordplay so much as observations.
I feel like it's like a reference to a Farfig Newton or a Rutabaga away from being truly Dave Barry-esque.
Yeah.
Well, so-called nuclear pasta inside neutron stars is the strongest material in the universe. But where do you get nuclear pasta? Chernobyl Olive Garden.
Yeah.
When you're there, you're irradiated family. I should have said nuclear family. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
They have the
That's really good.
they don't have the never ending pasta, but it's like a half-life pasta.
Oh yeah.
That makes sense.
That's right. Yeah.
That's good.
I like to get the what do you call it? The carbon ratnara.
Oh, so many jokes. Oh, what else? More celebrities having birthdays. For instance, Wyclef Jean turned 49 last week. However, you can't wish him a happy birthday for another week or so because he's gone till November. It's a song he did.
It's a song.
No.
It's song
That
lyrics.
changes it.
Yeah.
It adds a second meaning.
Yeah.
Normally, a Wyclef Jean joke would be something like, he didn't need multiple chances to blow out his candles because he blew them out just one time, something like that would be.
Yeah.
But I mixed it up this year.
Yeah, it's
But
a
with
new
the solo
year.
bit, yeah.
New year, new you.
Me.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, you guys know I like Target a lot.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
you have a date there coming up.
Famous for that. Well, for a limited time only, some Target locations are actually selling a Golden Girls cereal. It's called "Thank You for Eating a Friend."
Well, it's not just good; it's golden.
Yeah, it's kid tested, grandmother approved.
It's good.
Yeah.
Oh wow! This is a pretty amazing story from the world of scientific advancements.
Yeah.
It turns out smart pills can transmit data to your doctors, while silly pills eat Cheetos on the couch, avoiding homework.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Kind of a goofus and gallant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess so. Well, let's see. What else is going on? A rabid raccoon has bitten 3 people in Washington, D.C. The raccoon has already been named Trump's next nominee for the Supreme Court.
Not competent.
Ooh, you are correct, sir.
That raccoon hangs out with his raccoon friends, Squee and, I don't know, Bitey.
Bitey. Oh man, what's that guy into?
Yeah, the same thing this raccoon is, I guess.
Well,
Biting.
stands to reason.
Yeah,
Figurative or literal, though?
I don't know.
I had a real bad experience recently. I actually got ripped off at the Learning Annex. This con man claimed he would teach me how to do the stunts in legal thrillers, so I'm filing a lawsuit action class action lawsuit.
Yeah.
Good job. Erotic sculpture exhibition sparked much debate in Spain. The heated debate is over whether the sculpture is bueno or muy bueno.
Whoa!
Ay, ay, ay. Well, what else? The Microsoft co-founder, this is a sad one. Microsoft co-founder Paul Allen has passed away. He will be buried next to his mother, his father, and the Microsoft Zune. R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Rip.
Yeah.
Rip Zune.
Sometimes you rip a CD and you put the music from it
On your iPod.
Onto
On your iPod.
on your iPod, not your Zune, because you don't own one.
A friend of mine had the Zoom.
I remember when a kid in high school had an MP3 player, and it was just like that.
Oh no.
It's like a big fat chunk of the thing.
Yeah,
It's funny.
and it played like 5 songs.
But they're all gold.
Yeah. The song Gold by Spandau Ballet, their second biggest hit.
Wow.
What would be the other?
True. It's
True.
It's true.
I guess I don't know Spandau. I think that I thought is Spandau Ballet not a ballet company?
No.
But is ballet a component in their act?
No.
It's not.
Spandex ballet might be a good leotard.
Ooh,
company.
yeah.
Oh boy, when I go to my aerobics class, spandex belly.
Because you're
Yeah.
fat.
Because I'm wearing, I gotta squeeze that belly into the old leotard.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Because you're famously obese.
Well, that's unkind of you to say, but
Yeah.
is it back to me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right. Okay, well, so nobody likes to go to the restroom at a public restroom, but sometimes you gotta. And but something you may not know is that dumps that are in toilets 3 stalls apart are actually turd cousins.
Oh.
I didn't know that. Well, after factoid time, how about a joke? No. It was pretty funny. Amazon wants to open 3,000 cashierless stores. There's only one problem. No way to pay for stuff.
Yeah. I don't know how you do that.
I don't know.
I see how that's a problem for them.
For that, not for us.
Yeah.
Cheapskates.
I suspect it would weigh on my conscience.
Is that fact?
Yeah. Well, only one way to know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, listen, Jeff Goldblum just turned 66 years old. To pay tribute to Goldblum, his friends made sure to sing him happy, birthday. Yeah.
That's one to marinate on, let me tell you.
Ooh, birthday.
Mm. Well, let me tell you something about me, though. I would pump oxygen-depleted blood in and oxygen-rich blood out in a heartbeat.
Oh, it's a fun
That's
fact.
very clever. I wish mine were clever. 67 million Americans don't speak English at home, according to a new survey. Yeah, the statistic was said to have been verified by sending Samuel L. Jackson to each person's home and having him ask, "English, mother, do you speak it?" And then want to curse on the air.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah.
There's never been any cursing on this show.
As they're not.
I know, we've had very horrific curses.
There's been some cursing.
This didn't feel like it, you know? Trying to be a good boy now.
Yeah.
Well, that's good of you.
It's 'tis the season.
Sure.
Ring dong ding dong ding dong.
Yahoo Doris. Welcome Christmas.
Really is a new year.
Yeah. Well, what else is going on? A new report finds that San Francisco has the worst roads in the nation. In response, city residents are bragging that San Francisco roads are better at sucking than Los Angeles roads.
That does sound like those San Franciscans.
Yeah, all the way there, so smug.
Yeah, they're very smug.
The rivalry between San Francisco and LA reminds me of the rivalry that my hometown Arizona Cardinals felt like they had with the Dallas Cowboys, which is to say that it was a very one-sided rivalry, because it seems like San Francisco is very consumed with LA, and I don't really hear a lot of LA talk about San Francisco.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're too busy talking about all of our new headshots then we
Oh boy,
that's what we're doing.
and our commutes from the west side.
And our podcast.
Oh,
Wait
boy.
a minute.
the east side.
On the east side.
Marcus Maron.
Oh man, that guy. Well, I don't know if you guys heard about this, but Tara Reid was removed from a United Airlines flight after flying into a bit of a rage. Reid actually denied the allegations. She was saying she was really flying into New York.
So not right.
The joke is that she's not. What is
She's not flying into a
Yeah.
rage. She's flying into New York.
right? She's famously bad at directions.
as sometimes an uncertain grasp on reality.
But I must say I haven't heard a Tara Reid joke in quite a while.
Well, you know, I admit that the Sharknado franchise lost me, but the final one got me back, and so she's been on my mind.
That's nice.
That's awesome for her.
What a sick turnaround there.
Well,
Well,
NASA's Mars rover is having trouble sending data back. NASA engineers have tried rewarding the rover with treats and even shoving its nose in the data, but nothing seems to work.
Oh, no.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Ugh. I wouldn't have the heart to discipline it properly, personally.
Well, got a big heart, my friend.
Mars rover whisperer. Well, a new study reports that global warming could threaten the world's supply of beer. Also threatening the world's supply of beer, Brett Kavanaugh.
Ooh.
He likes the drink.
He likes
Yeah.
But which drink specifically?
Beer.
Beer. It's beer.
He likes beer.
Which, yeah.
That's the worst thing about him.
That's what I would rather feel was true. I hate to say it, but I actually have more bad news that came up recently. Somebody broke into my hair, so I had to change my locks.
Oh.
That happened with my salmon bagels.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
I had to change my locks.
it may be the same culprit.
That happened with my lake ship mover upper downers in Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan.
I think I actually also heard that happening with a few lakes in Scotland.
Oh yeah, with my monster, my
Energy
mythological-
drink.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, a Russian theme park plans to have woolly mammoths, cave lions, and extinct horses within 10 years. They plan to call it slightly earlier part of the Holocene Park.
Wait, what?
I don't know.
I think I get that one.
I don't think I get that.
I don't know the reference, I think.
Russian theme
No, that
park
part I get.
to have. Did you get that part?
Yeah.
Woolly mammoths, comma, cave lions, comma, and extinct horses within 10 years time. They plan to call it the park slightly earlier part of the Holocene Park.
mm-hmm.
What's
That'll be the
Holocene?
name. It's an era of time, like a time period where things happen.
Okay.
Like mammals started to come
I think I was getting
out.
confused with the holodeck.
Uh-huh.
And I was getting confused with Evander Holyfield.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, the problem is the park's going to be lacking an ear.
Ooh. From the cold.
Yeah. Well, what else is going on? I talked about cookies. I talked about roads. Shaggy. Not the cartoon character, but the
Singing.
the singing guy Shaggy. He recently celebrated his. Well, he recently turned 50 years old. However, if you ask him who just turned 50 years old, he'll say it wasn't me.
Whoa!
Gosh.
Was him though.
But he
Fibbing.
says it
He's a
wasn't.
fibbing.
Oh.
He's a fibber.
Oh man.
He's a fibber McGee.
And was Molly there?
I think so.
Okay.
Molly Shannon.
The treasure. The World Series is starting up soon. I like baseball an awful lot, so much that I'll even go out to the batting cages myself from time to time. I don't know if you guys have been to the batting cages, but the hardest batting cage speeds to hit are 90 miles per hour and 0 miles per hour. It doesn't even come out of the machine.
Yeah.
Ripped from the headline.
That would be difficult. I think you can hit it though. You just walk up to the machine and
It does take a lot of effort. Though.
It takes a lot more.
it's hard though.
It takes a lot more muscle.
Yeah. Six
Plus,
like
you have
muscle.
to kind of think outside the box critically and stuff.
Think inside the bun.
But you have to stay inside the batting box
Oh.
to hit.
Yeah, that's true. So it is
I don't know
very
if you think outside the batting box.
Well, that's what the on deck circle is for.
Yeah.
Well, health officials say that 4 cases of mysterious paralyzing illness have been confirmed in Ohio. Experts suggest the illness may be what they call Ohio residency.
Ooh.
Sick burn on Ohio.
Yeah, they had it coming.
They did. They've
Come-
done so many horrible things.
Yeah.
Come at me, Ohio.
I don't know, I've been watching a lot of WKRP in Cincinnati recently.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
a quality show.
Mhm.
That's set in Ohio,
Mm.
but it was filmed in LA. So
Mm.
so LA still wins.
Yes.
The
Take that.
greatest place in the world, folks.
City of Stars.
City of stars,
Oh my God.
are you shining just for me?
Is that how the song?
It's from
I think it
La
is,
La
right?
Land.
Yeah.
The beginning of it goes.
Yes.
And then after that, I am on uncertain ground.
City. Just like the first act of that movie.
Oh, hey, but what a
And
finale.
the state of Oscar winning.
Oh, boy.
I think we might be winding down to.
Winding
I think we're winding down to our last few jokes?
We
Yeah.
are getting
How many more
there.
should we do?
One
each?
each, two each.
To each his own?
Two each.
Two
Well,
each,
let's
two
each
furious.
do two jokes. Like you do two, you do two, you do two.
Oh, rapid fire.
You two do two?
Exactly.
And I'm up first, right?
Yes.
Cool.
All right. Well, let's see. I did that one. Engineers at the University of Utah have successfully 3D printed human tissue. The engineers recommend keeping some of the 3D printed human tissue handy for the next time you're shot by a 3D printed gun.
That's advice you can use.
Yeah. News you can use, as they say on AM radio. Let's see. Oh, sure, why not? Roseanne Barr's character on The Conners was killed off by an opioid overdose. And soon, so will all of Roseanne Barr's remaining fans.
Ooh. Opioids? We're gonna kill themselves with opioids?
Yeah.
That is a hot taco.
Yeah.
Yeah. I ended on that one.
Well, that's a good one to grow on. Here we go. In So Be It Russia, fate is resigned to its man. In So Be It Russia, fate is resigned to its man. That's a thinker.
So be it.
So in So Be, not So Be the drink. All right, and closing it out for me. When the clock strikes 2 a.m. at the nudie bar, it's clothing time.
Ah,
I like it. Again, ripped straight from the current.
clothing time. Time to put your clothes on and head out into the world.
Nice. Well, the Pentagon has declared a war on scooters.
Ooh.
Uh-oh, said Scooter Libby.
He just got pardoned, and now this.
Now
Yeah.
this.
Scooter from the Muppets, too. He
Uh,
just got pardoned.
oh, God.
Did
I
he?
don't even know what he
He's
did.
responsible for the disappearance of Skeeter, perhaps.
Districts of Skeeter. Check out Skeeterial. We might be doing new episodes.
Something to look forward to.
We got
or
too
not.
sad about Skeeter's disappearance, so we haven't done any in like 7 months.
It's hard when a case goes cold, you know?
Yeah.
Well, speaking of, here's a frightful story to end our thing. An infestation of spiders has exploded over this Greek town, coating everything in a 1,000-foot web. Whoopa! Said the locals in a vain attempt to cover up their terror. It's ridiculous. Hardly even humorous.
I thought that was going to be a blind item because you're like, the spider population has exploded in this Greek town. We're not saying which one, but
Yeah.
Right.
you didn't hear it from me.
Well,
Now
what we will do
is we will
please.
pick. We have to pick our own contenders for what we think Joke Zero was based on the jokes we've told tonight. So it's the point where we look through our jokes and silently.
Everyone has a meditative moment.
And then, see that one might be too dirty to be Joke Zero.
Joke Zero can be dirty.
Joke Zero can be dirty, so maybe that is.
I think the essence of humanity is very dirty.
That's actually.
I don't know. Is it the Trump umbrella joke or is it Jeff Goldblum's birthday? I feel like Jeff Goldblum's birthday is very specific to Jeff Goldblum and not a Joke Zero.
For him.
Yeah, so my nominee, Donald Trump, was photographed hogging an umbrella while Melania was stuck in the rain. It was the first time in years Trump did something that made Melania wet.
Nice and tight choke.
Oh.
Choke.
Ooh, you said joke. And not vagina.
Yeah, that is a relief.
We're trying to do a thing. What do you
Uh,
got,
okay.
Caldo?
well, I don't make anything easy on myself. So I feel that my personal best contribution to the search for Joke Zero has to be the most complicated construction that I devised, which is why I put forward the con man said he would teach us how to do the stunts in legal thrillers. So we're filing a lawsuit action class action lawsuit.
Yeah.
Great joke. I'm gonna and I will nominate nuclear pasta inside neutron stars as the strongest material in the universe. But where do you get nuclear pasta? Chernobyl. Olive Garden. Yeah.
And stronger with that pause.
Yeah, in a weird way. Humor is partially subjective. Did you know that?
I have heard that.
I think the restaurant you should order the baked fishin.
Yeah.
Right?
I think probably.
Of course.
What do you guys think?
Of course.
Should you order the baked fishin?
Or
Comment on or the
I don't have anything else.
But the fact remains that no matter what meal you order at the Chernobyl Olive Garden, you're going to be saying "Rady yum."
hold the mushroom, Cloud.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I don't know. I want extra mushroom cloud. Yum. Rainy yum.
Uranium.
Radium.
You radium to order yet?
Yeah, their minestrone soup is perfect on a chilly uranium day. Whatever. Calder, do you have anything you want to promote on our show?
Well, of course, everyone should every Sunday be coming out to Top Story Weekly at Acme in North Hollywood, and keep an eye on the internet waves for a podcast set to debut in the time ahead. Hunter Altman and I are going to be doing a little something that we like to call Jason versus Podcast. And it will soon dominate the podcast verse thoroughly.
Well, it sounds like a potential hit that you have on your hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's going to dominate, it probably will be a hit.
Mm-hmm. Well, sweet.
How's
I
that
mean,
go?
Jason's been known to carry out a number of hits in a way.
Yes, he has, and one suspects that he will do it again.
Gee,
I don't know. I think he's long gone. I think he's just gone forever. He's
gone
not
to hell.
coming.
Oh my God! No!
Acting.
Oh,
That's
Thank you,
why
John
you
Lovitz.
don't
Acting.
have sex.
oh man!
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Hope you had a great show. And take
Have a good
care.
summer.
We'll see you next summer.
Or next week.